Psalm 5:12, a beacon of hope, a timeless promise. This verse has been a source of comfort and strength for countless individuals throughout history. It serves as a reminder that no matter what challenges we face, there is a divine presence watching over us, guiding us, and providing us with the strength to persevere. For surely, O Lord, you bless the righteous. You surround them with your favor as with a shield. These words are not just a statement but a profound declaration of God's unwavering commitment to those who seek righteousness. It is a promise that transcends time, offering assurance and peace to those who trust in Him. These words, penned centuries ago, still hold immense power. They have been a source of inspiration for generations, reminding us of the enduring nature of God's love and protection. The imagery of a shield is particularly powerful, symbolizing not just physical protection but also emotional and spiritual security. They speak of a God who is deeply invested in His children, a God who cares for us with the tenderness of a loving parent, always ready to embrace us in times of need. This divine care is not distant or abstract. It is personal and intimate, touching every aspect of our lives. A God who longs to protect, bless, and shower us with His unwavering favor. This favor is not just about material blessings, but encompasses peace, joy, and a sense of purpose. It is about experiencing the fullness of life that comes from walking in alignment with His will. This psalm is not just ancient poetry, it is a living testament to God's character. It reveals His heart and His desires for us. It shows us that His promises are as relevant today as they were when they were first written. It is a living testament to God's character. It reminds us that even in the midst of life's storms, we are not alone. We have a divine protector who is always with us, offering us strength and courage to face whatever comes our way. It reminds us that even in the midst of life's storms, we are not alone. The imagery of a storm is powerful, representing the trials and tribulations we all face. Yet, amidst the chaos, there is a sense of peace that comes from knowing we are under divine protection. We have a God who stands ready to shield us. This shield is not just a defensive tool, but a symbol of God's proactive care. He is always vigilant, always ready to step in and protect us from harm. He offers His unwavering protection and guidance. This guidance is like a light in the darkness, illuminating our path and helping us navigate through the uncertainties of life. It is a reminder that we are never truly lost as long as we keep our eyes on Him. This psalm invites us on a journey of faith, a journey where we learn to trust in God's goodness. It is a path that requires courage and determination, but it is also one that is filled with hope and promise, a journey where we learn to trust in God's goodness. Trusting in His goodness means believing that He has our best interests at heart, even when we cannot see the bigger picture. It is about surrendering our fears and doubts and embracing His plan for our lives, to find comfort in His presence. In His presence, we find a peace that surpasses all understanding. It is a peace that calms our hearts and minds, allowing us to rest in the assurance of His love and care, and to witness the transformative power of His blessings in our lives. These blessings are not just about what we receive, but also about how we are changed. They transform us from the inside out, making us more like Him and enabling us to reflect His love and grace to the world around us. Imagine being enveloped in a warm embrace, the kind of embrace that makes you feel completely secure, where all your worries and fears melt away. It's like being wrapped in a cocoon of love and protection. A feeling of safety washes over you, like the gentle waves of the ocean lapping at your feet, or the serene calm of a sunset over a tranquil lake. This is the essence of God's favor. That is what God's favor feels like. It is a divine assurance that no matter what happens, you are under His protection. It's like sunlight breaking through the clouds on a stormy day, bringing warmth and light to your soul. It is a shield that protects us from harm. This shield is not just a physical barrier, but a spiritual one, guarding our hearts and minds from the trials and tribulations of life. It guides us towards His perfect will. Like a path through a dense forest leading to a bright, open clearing, God's favor illuminates our way, showing us the direction we should take. God's favor is not earned. It is not something we can work for or achieve through our own efforts. It is a gift, freely given to us by a loving and gracious God. It is a gift freely given to all who believe. When we open our hearts and minds to Him, we receive this incredible gift, a gift that transforms our lives in ways we could never imagine. When we surrender our lives to Him, we open ourselves to His blessings. It's like releasing a balloon into the sky, letting go of our burdens and allowing His grace to lift us higher. We find peace and joy that surpasses all understanding. This peace is not dependent on our circumstances, but is a deep, abiding sense of well-being that comes from knowing we are loved and cared for by God. His favor is not a guarantee of an easy life. We will still face storms and challenges, but with His favor, we have the strength to stand firm, like a lighthouse guiding us through the darkest nights. We will still face challenges. Life is a journey with its ups and downs, but with God's favor, we can climb the highest mountains and weather the fiercest storms. But we can face them with courage. Knowing that God is with us gives us the resolve to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles we encounter. We know that God is with us. His presence is a comforting assurance that we are never alone, even in our darkest moments. He will never forsake us. Just as the stars shine brightly in the night sky, God's love and favor are constant, guiding us and giving us hope, no matter where we are on our journey. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. We face trials, disappointments, and moments of doubt. But it is in these moments that our faith is refined. We learn to rely on God's strength. Think of a potter molding clay. The clay must go through intense heat and pressure to become a beautiful vessel. Similarly, God uses our trials to shape us into the best versions of ourselves. He sees the bigger picture. He knows that what we may perceive as setbacks are actually opportunities for growth. He uses our pain to draw us closer to Him. Faith is like a seed. It needs to be nurtured to grow. When we plant seeds of trust in God's promises, we open ourselves to His blessings. Just as a farmer tends to his crops, we must cultivate our relationship with God. We do this through prayer, reading His Word, and seeking His guidance in all that we do. As we grow in our faith, we begin to see God's hand in every aspect of our lives. We experience His peace, joy, and abundance. We become living testaments to His faithfulness. Section 5. Echoes of Hope, Stories of Divine Protection. Throughout history, countless stories echo the truth of Psalm 5:12. Stories of ordinary people experiencing extraordinary protection and blessings because of their faith. One such story is of Corrie ten Boom. During World War II, Corrie and her family hid Jews from the Nazis. They risked their own lives to protect others. Despite facing unimaginable danger, Corrie and her family experienced God's miraculous protection time and time again. Their story reminds us that even in the darkest of times, God's light shines brightly. Section 6. When darkness falls, finding light in God's presence. There will be times in our lives when darkness seems to surround us, moments when fear and doubt threaten to overwhelm us. But even in those dark moments, God is with us. His love surrounds us like a shield. He whispers words of comfort. He guides our footsteps. When we feel lost and alone, we can turn to Him. He is our refuge and our strength, a very present help in times of trouble. Section 7. The Unwavering Shield, Experiencing God's Faithfulness. God's faithfulness is unwavering. It is not dependent on our circumstances. It is a constant in our lives. No matter what we face, we can trust that He is with us. He has promised to never leave us nor forsake us, and He always keeps His promises. His love is unconditional. His grace is sufficient. We can face each day with confidence, knowing that we are held in the palm of His hand. He is our shield and our defender. From burden to blessing, a testament to transformation. What we perceive as burdens can become blessings in God's hands. He has a way of taking our pain, our mistakes, and our failures and turning them into something beautiful. Think of the oyster and the pearl. The pearl is formed as a result of irritation. A grain of sand enters the oyster's shell, causing it discomfort. But the oyster transforms that irritation into something precious. God can do the same with our lives. He can take our pain and create something beautiful, something that brings Him glory. Cultivating gratitude, recognizing everyday blessings. Sometimes we get so caught up in the busyness of life that we forget to notice the blessings that surround us. We take for granted the simple gifts that God gives us every day. Take a moment to reflect on the good things in your life. The people you love, the roof over your head, the air that you breathe. These are all blessings from God. When we cultivate a heart of gratitude, we begin to see God's hand in everything. We find joy in the ordinary. We live with a spirit of thankfulness. Living in the light. Embracing a life of faith. This journey is not just a fleeting moment, but a lifelong commitment to walk in the path illuminated by divine guidance. Psalm 5:12 calls us to live a life of faith. It is an invitation to immerse ourselves in the profound wisdom and love that the scriptures offer. A life where we trust in God's goodness and rely on His strength. In moments of doubt and uncertainty, we find solace in His unwavering presence. It is a call to embrace His blessings and to reflect His love to others. By doing so, we become vessels of His grace, spreading kindness and compassion in our daily interactions. When we live in the light of His love, we become beacons of hope in a world that desperately needs it. Our actions and words can inspire and uplift those around us, creating ripples of positivity. We point others to the source of our joy. Our faith becomes a testimony, a living example of the transformative power of divine love. We share His love with everyone we meet. Whether through small acts of kindness or grand gestures of generosity, we embody the spirit of giving and selflessness. Let us strive to live lives that reflect the truth of Psalm 5:12. Let our faith be evident in our actions, our words, and our thoughts. Let us be known as people who trust in God's promises and who are filled with His peace and joy. In every challenge we face, let our faith be our anchor, guiding us through the storms and leading us to calmer waters. As we embrace a life of faith, we also embrace a life of purpose. We find meaning in our daily endeavors, knowing that we are part of a greater plan. Our faith journey is a testament to the enduring power of love and hope. It is a journey that we walk together, supporting and uplifting one another. In our communities, we find strength and encouragement. Together, we build a foundation of faith that stands strong against the trials of life. Let us continue to shine our light, to be the hands and feet of God in this world. Let our lives be a reflection of His eternal love and grace. Conclusion: a heart filled with gratitude and hope. Psalm 5:12 offers us more than just words on a page. It offers a lifeline of hope. It reminds us that we are loved, protected, and blessed beyond measure. May this psalm fill your heart with gratitude for the blessings in your life. May it inspire you to trust God more deeply and to live each day to His glory. Remember, you are surrounded by His favor, a shield of love that will never fail.